He knows. He knows these things.
Zombie and Mole Men. Yes.
Zombie mole men. Holy shit.
Babel Rising? What is that?
No idea. Like, there's a
Am
bunch
I
of
going nuts? Okay.
yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on here that I have no idea what it is. Babel Rising is coming out on the 13th, on which is today, as it happens, on both 360 and PlayStation 3. Apparently, it's also coming out on tablets and phones. It's an Xbox Live Marketplace game. What was it called? Babel something. Bible Rising. Yeah, Babel Rising.
Babel Rising.
Okay.
Bible Rising?
Bible Rising. Yeah, that's going to be hugely entertaining.
Bible
Babel
Rising.
Just makes me think of the Bible.
This thing actually looks pretty good. Like, it's an Ubisoft game.
It?
Apparently, it was a next-gen version of an iPhone game. And you play as a god, and you use your powers to prevent humans from building the Tower of Babel. You just slaughter
Bible
people.
Rising.
Bible Rising, yes, Bible Rising. Hurl bolts of lightning, cause massive earthquakes, unleash gigantic flugs. Wow, what the? I don't even know what that is. A flug. We're gonna tossing flugs over there. Floods.
Gigantic flugs.
Flugs, guys. That's a brand new feature in this game. Flugs. Gigantic floods upon the Babylonians. Yes, prevent the rise of Babylon.
So this is a god game where you just like destroy people
Pretty much.
so that they can't build a tower.
Yeah, you stop them from thwart the wide variety of Babylonians united in their desire to build the tower, always looking for the quickest path to the top. Workers carry stones, priests protect workers from spells, and siege towers help them access upper levels faster. Compatible with PlayStation Move and Kinect.
So, whoa, hold up.
Connect? Hold up.
Yeah.
You could be God
And smite people, yes.
purchasing it.
You can basically
when
smite
did that come
thee.
out?
Jesse, I need
That's
you
out
guys.
now. That's out today.
It comes
already
out today?
Yep, on Xbox Live Arcade.
Shit. I'm buying that. I'm going tonight to get that.
It's coming out on
Are you
PC
kidding
as
me?
well, but that's in July. Ubisoft doing their usual delaying thing. So yeah,
So wait, you just flail your arms about like a god. Basically, this is the most sacrilegious game ever. If you're really,
essentially, yes.
Like this is like look, you're God, and you just kill people for the fun of it, because you're a douche.
All these heathens are trying to build a tower so they can come see you, but you
What
don't
are
want
you
to see
doing?
them, so you gotta kill them all.
What are you heathens doing?
It's easy.
Building a tower. This is horrible. I don't even know. I can't. Yes, done. I'm so excited. I'm going to be a vengeful god, and I'm going to smite the Babylonians. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe it. Building a tower, have I not provided for you?
Like the opposite
It
of
does
what
look
it
fairly entertaining, actually. So yeah, that might be worth having a look at. Splice coming out today on PC. Oh god, yeah, that's my Steam, guys. Hi. There we go. Let's try it again. Splice is coming out on Steam today. It actually involves splicing. It is an experimental and artistic puzzler, which means I have no intention of playing it whatsoever.
I will be playing that.
Experimental and artistic puzzler.
Nope.
Means
Nope.
they could not define that piece
No.
of crap.
No.
How does that not sound awesome? You guys are so weird. Don't understand.
I'll give it a shot. I'm excited for it.
Thank
You
you.
do not sell your
Please,
game by
man.
going, it's an experimental and artistic puzzler.
You do to people like me.
It does kind of sound like the cool kid at the party talking about his job.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
It's kind of indie, I guess.
You can't
Also
define. You can't really
underground.
define what I do.
This
It's
was
really transcendent.
These are the guys that made Fractal and Auditorium, incidentally. And some people did play Auditorium. That was actually quite good.
It's gonna be good, guys.
It's a good
I'm
time.
really upset I didn't play it.
I have no
You
intention
can talk
of
about
playing
it next
that.
week. You can talk about it next week.
No.
Okay,
About
I
how
will.
much you loved it. Meanwhile, I'll talk about how I was a god who destroyed the freaking Babylonians.
Smite
Oh,
thee!
I play that so bad.
I am so excited.
We need to film that. I've got to come back to LA and we'll do some co-op smiting. It'll be great.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
coming out, in fact, it was out yesterday, I believe, Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, which is the standalone expansion pack for Sins of a Solar Empire, which is a really great 4X space strategy game by Ironclad. It's a bit expensive for what it is. Like, if you've never played it before, it's a good deal, because you buy it and
much
you've
is
got
it?
everything. But
How
if
much
you...
are we talking?
Sorry?
How much are we talking?
Like
Like,
$50.
how much money?
I think it's $50. It's a full price game, as far as I'm aware. No, $40. Sorry, 40. But
Oh, that's better.
apparently you can get money off if you own the original. I think if you buy it through Stardock's website, you get $10 off. It's still quite expensive, but if you've never played Sins before, that's the one to get. You just need that, and you can play everything. It's got new factions. Like, each of the 3 sides has a splinter faction now. It's got big ships called Titans, which blow up everything. It's got a huge bunch of changes. Graphics have been upgraded. Everything's better. It's a bit buggy at the moment, as you would expect from an Ironclad game, but they are fixing it.
Right.
It's a lot of fun. Like, I played the beta, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was... probably it is the best version of Sins of a Solar Empire by a country mile, so it's worth having a look at.
Do you think that are the bugs bad enough that you should wait a little bit for them to like start patching it?
No, I don't think so. Like, there's some desyncs in multiplayer, but you can also resume multiplayer. Like, it saves the game every 10 minutes, and you can just load a game from an autosave and play again. So
That's really
awesome.
nice.
yeah, it is.
They're
Like,
doing that with StarCraft for Heart of the Storm, right?
hopefully, so they claim, but
They're planning it.
yeah. We even had some issues with that at MLG as well, thanks to certain computers that didn't do their job properly. But yeah, never mind. So that's out on Steam right now. You can also pick it up on, I believe, they're just directly from the Stardock website. It is a Steamworks game this time around, though. It's not tied to Impulse like the original game was. So yeah, it is Steam.
Have you guys seen this? Did you check out this Gravity Rush game?
Yeah, it looks pretty fantastic, actually.
That kind of is amazing. I'm a little disappointed
Yeah,
that
dude.
reviews are giving it like a 7 or 8, which means it isn't like that amazing. But I guess
Well,
reviews-
actually,
doesn't always
well,
mean
the
anything.
Metacritic for it is 86. The only people that gave it 7.5 were IGN.
Of course.
There you go. Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, but
Apparently,
like,
there's a bit of a
the
campaign
idea
against
of
it at the
it-
moment by Metacritic trolls. Like, so I don't know how much of that to really believe.
But the actual, like, I just clicked on the game's website and I'm checking it out. It actually functionally looks awesome. Like,
The
just
art
the
style is really cool too.
yeah, that may be worth checking out.
If I had a Vita, I'd
Yeah,
pick
if
it
only I
up.
had a Vita. TB, let us know how that is.
Yep, I'll let you know. I'll pick it up and let you know. The only reason I use my Vita at the moment is to play Mortal Kombat. So,
Yeah.
and it's actually a great version. A bit,
Has
yeah,
anyone
not a great looking one, but it's 60 FPS, so it's okay.
did you has anyone checked out Metal Gear Solid HD collection? Is that worth the pickup?
I played a little bit of it. I got to see it at E3 a little bit.
Yeah,
It
so did
just-
I, but I was like, meh.
Metal Gear Solid
It just-
HD. It's coming out. That's coming out in Vita as well, actually.
Yeah, imagine you own all the games, yet you want to play them again in an HD setting
In
and
HD?
not have them suck. I guess this would be the thing, but
Yeah, apparently, it's really good. Like, as one of the HD collections that doesn't suck, it's supposedly pretty good. I'm seeing universal acclaim for it, so there don't appear to be any major problems with that.
Well, the Metal Gear franchise is pretty good about that, at least I think, when it comes to HD remakes.
Well, they do a lot of them. There's like
That is true.
they
yeah.
make various versions of the same game at the same time sometimes.
Yeah.
right.
So they better be damn good at it by now.
What else?
What else
Oh,
we got?
we didn't talk about Lollipop Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw out in the US as of yesterday, out in EU on Friday, which is the 15th. Has anyone played it?
No.
Does anyone
No,
want to play it?
You know what? I
Me-
do want to play it. I actually finagled a shirt. I'm such a bastard. At E3, the company, they like weren't giving away shirts, but I managed to get one. It's a Lollipop Chainsaw. It's amazing,
are
by
you?
the way.
Wait. Also, he got the absolute best picture with the girl who was cosplaying,
Jessica
where
Neary?
they both did duck faces, and it was
I walked up
great.
to her. I was like, Jessica, look, duck face, and she's like, Facebook. I'm like, yep. And so that we took a picture of us just duck facing, and it's glorious.
It's like the best picture.
It may
I
be the
think
best
that
picture I've
was
ever
taken
taken
at
in my
E3.
life. Yeah, by anyone ever in humanity.
I'm a big Suda guy, so I really hope that it turns out really good.
It's
You know,
got mixed
I-
reviews thus far. Some people are really into it. I believe Destructoid, Jim Sterling actually really liked it, but Jim Sterling seems to change his mind on games halfway through a review. So it's a bit
The
weird reading his
Destructoid
stuff.
reviews always kind of confuse me.
Yeah,
Any of you who work at Destructoid, I'm sorry, I love you so much.
well, well, I've read Destructoid's stuff, and especially Jim Sterling's stuff, and he has a tendency of being a bit extremist at times, which is unfortunate.
Well, I think the marketing for Lollipop Chainsaw was really good. They sold it as like, a grind movie, which is pretty terrific. And the actual, like, the stuff that they've shown is good. But then over the last couple days, I think Monday, some guy, I guess, had a pre-release copy, and he was just spamming the internet with videos. It was no commentary. It was just gameplay.
Sounds like YouTube.
Yeah. And so I sat through it because I was like, well, it comes out tomorrow. Let's see if I want to actually buy this game. And maybe 4 videos in, it reminded me of those sort of clunky old PS1 where you run around and just kill guys and you have like a set of like 5 basic moves. And that's all you... I was like, oh no, don't ruin this game for me.
My heart.
So now I don't know if I really want it or not.
Mm,
Did
You gotta try it though.
Did you guys ever play No More Heroes?
yes.
See, what did you guys think? I really liked it. I know everyone complained it was really repetitive,
It
but
was.
it was incredibly repetitive. But it was really fun. I thought it was a
But
good time. And
yeah, like actual engaging silliness, it had a lot of that. I thought that was good. Yeah. But with
Yeah.
this game, with Lollipop Chainsaw, I think it overly sells itself on the sex of the character. Like, she's wearing next to nothing. And then every third comment was like when the little head, your ex-boyfriend head, every third line out of his mouth was like, I saw that girl's skirt. Like after a while, you're like, oh my god, we get it.
No.
We get it. This game is
Aw.
designed for 13.
Everybody go home. Everyone
Yeah, we get
go
it
home.
now. All right.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well, the problem I've always had with Suda51 games is, like, the concept is usually quite interesting and the gameplay's never up there. And No More Heroes had a similar problem with me. I think this is probably going to be exactly the same. So
That is
I
the most
probably won't waste my time with it.
depressing thing to happen. Every time that happens, when they're like, yeah, this is like the concept of the game, this is the storyline, this is kind of what we want to do with it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds so cool! And then the actual mechanics of it let me down so hardcore.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Because I'm like, somebody else should have done this. Somebody else should have swooped in and done this, because I'm really upset now.
But it is coming out. It is out now in the US. It's going to be out on
I'll
Friday.
probably pick it up. Yeah.
I expect that you probably will. That wouldn't surprise
On my
me.
way home
I
from
think
work
I owe
zone.
it. I think I owe it to my old perv fans to play that one. And by which I mean me. I owe it to myself to play a game with an 18-year-old cheerleader who kills zombies.
Absolutely.
Seems legit. Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Now, this claims to be out on PC yesterday. This is not true. It's actually been
I was
delayed
gonna say,
a few more weeks. I'm not... Is it actually out now? It's been... Well, actually, it's been out on PlayStation 3 and 360 for weeks now. So, shows how much I know. I've been away for 3.5 weeks. I don't know what's coming out. So, no, just ignore that. The release list we've got is wrong. The release list says it's coming out yesterday. It's not. It's the end of June for Microsoft Windows. It's already out on 360 and PlayStation 3. We could just talk about it a little bit anyway. We might as well. I could distinct lack of enthusiasm for that game, if I'm totally honest. I think the marketing campaign, as we showed a few weeks back, really did turn me off somewhat to that game. But it doesn't seem interesting in any way. It really doesn't. It seems flat out generic third-person shooter again.
seems really dull.
They made such a big stink of it last year at E3. It was like, oh, it's going to be so great, and it's like, ugh, okay, whatever.
What am I supposed to be enthused by here? That's the
yeah.
thing.
And unfortunately, that's, I think, since we were all at E3, we can agree with that, like we said earlier, is a lot of things that make a big stink about at E3